everyone, it's Ross Kelly, CEO and Realtor with Lovins Realty and Investment Company, and this is Simply Vidalia, episode number 9. On today's episode, our special guest is Kevin White, CFO and President of White Medical Services Mobile Ultrasound. Kevin, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Ross. Glad to be on Simply Vidalia.
Great. Appreciate you coming, taking time out of your busy day. I know you have a busy schedule. Being a mobile ultrasound service, that's got to stretch you out kind of thin all over the region. Before we go in much of the business, why don't you just tell us a little bit about Kevin?
Okay, sure. I'm a native of Toombs County, raised in Toombs County all my life. I'm a 92 graduate of Toombs County High School. Married to my beautiful wife, Amanda White, who's a nurse practitioner, many of you know. We have one son, Trevor. We attend Tabernacle Baptist Church, and we've both been in the medical profession for over 20 years. Wow,
that's a lot of medical experience. Definitely is an accomplishment, and also when you're bringing your own medical profession or your own business to the field, it's good to have that behind your belt, that experience.
Yes, it is. It's, having been in this profession that long, you've seen a lot of changes. And I've been in mobile imaging other than ultrasound for some time, and so that's kind of how I got my niche.
Well, good. Why don't you share with the viewing audience a little bit about your education, as far as what you have as education to be able to perform this service?
Okay. I had my first degree was a radiological technology degree. Most people know that as an X-ray tech. I was an X-ray tech at first. Graduated in '96 with that degree. Went back to school immediately after graduating and got a second degree in diagnostic medical sonography, otherwise known as ultrasound. And then most recently went back about 5 or 6 years ago and got another degree in echocardiography, which basically is dedicated ultrasound of the heart.
Good, that's good stuff. Now, mobile ultrasound, that is a niche business. How did you decide to go into that profession?
Well, believe it or not, it actually came from my wife. I've worked at quite a few hospitals in the area, basically doing ultrasound for each of the hospitals, and just decided one day, I'm just tired of having to go to work and drive long distance doing this type of work and having somebody micromanage it. And so I was talking to my wife, and she said, why don't you just think about going out and getting your own equipment and start doing it for independent doctor's offices? And I was like, wow, that's a great idea. I was like, is there a need? And she said, sure, there's a need. I see patients all the time that absolutely do not want to go to the hospital. And if they have other options, they're willing to look at those options. And if it's affordable, and we offer very affordable pricing, then that's something that's intuitive to the community.
Yeah, absolutely. Expand a little bit on how is your services more affordable than, let's say, going to the hospital?
Sure. First of all, the hospitals basically have full-time employees, and they pay those employees benefits and time off and vacation and retirement, and so they have a benefit package. So of course they have to charge more to provide the employee with those benefits, as well as give them a competitive salary. So when you keep your overhead low, like I have, and you keep your equipment cost at a area that you can manage, then you're able to provide the same type of service, because I have the same education they have, and provide it at a much more cost-effective manner than going to a hospital and getting secondary billing. We can include all of our billing together up front, so you pay one price instead of paying multiple prices, having to worry about whether it's in-network, out-of-work network, if it's pre-certed, pre-authorization, you have to worry about a copay, a deductible. I mean, I do this every day, and just those words get confusing to me, and I've been doing it for 20 years.
Absolutely.
So I offer one price that includes the technical service I provide, either the radiologist or the cardiologist professional fee. That's all you pay, is one price up front. You don't have to worry about secondary billing. You don't have to worry about whether it's in-network, out-of-network copay, whether the physician is going to bill you later. We eliminate all of the red tape.
Well, that's good. Now you've got the same education, same equipment. How much money can you save people by utilizing your services instead of the others?
Typically, I can save you up to 90%.
Wow.
Of standard charges to the hospital.
That's a huge savings.
So, in essence, if you were a business owner, so if you can look at saving money, whether you're a business owner or if you're a homeowner and you live on a budget or fixed income, if you're not checking the prices offered by White Medical Services, then you're paying too much.
Yeah.
I know that's cliche-ish, but when you're talking 90% savings, that's a tremendous amount of money when you're looking at a $2,100 exam at a hospital versus the same exam can be done for less than $300.
Wow, that's great news, and I'm glad we're able to do this video and get the word out about your services, because I think that could benefit so many people, which is, of course, the purpose of doing this show at all. Now, let's just say that I go to my primary care physician and they inform me that I'm going to need an ultrasound.
Okay.
I look around, I find you on Facebook. I said, hey, I want to save some money, and this is more convenient to me because I don't want to have to travel to Savannah or Macon or Dublin or anywhere else. I'm a busy business person, and the least amount of time that I have to be away from my profession is better for me, and again, I'm saving money. I find you on Facebook, I give you a call. Kind of what are the steps I can expect?
Okay, we're at 506 Jackson Street, and that's you can call us at 912-388-4556, and we have a person that schedules the ultrasounds for us, and I'm there certain days of the week. We'll set the procedure up. We don't take insurance just because we can provide it so much more cost effectively by not providing the insurance and keep the secondary billing down. And then we get an order from your providing physician, do the procedure, have it read by board certified radiologists, or if it's an echo by cardiologist, we then fax that report back to your referring physician. You pay at the time the service is rendered, and there's no secondary billing, and we just hope you pass the word along.
Good, absolutely. Now, what kind of ultrasounds do you do specifically?
Okay, basically any type of ultrasound available, and I'll expand on that by saying basically from anything from the neck down. You start at your thyroid, go to your carotid arteries in the neck. Specialty is doing echocardiograms of the heart, whether it's on adult or pediatric. I do them both. We even do breast ultrasounds, male or female. There's occasions where males would need them. You move down to the abdomen, we look at liver, gallbladder, kidneys, pancreas, aorta, inferior vena cava, iliac arteries, common femoral arteries, go all the way down to arteries of the legs and veins as well. We can also do the arteries of the upper extremities as well. So just about any area that you need or that a physician would order, we can handle that service.
Does that include pediatrics as well?
It does, pediatrics as well. We have a board-certified pediatric physician who will read our pediatric echoes. And again, pediatric echoes are not really offered in this area. We at White Medical Services have specialized pediatric cardiologists that will read those studies and get a report back to your pediatrician or whomever needs that pediatric study done. Otherwise, patients are going to have to travel out of town, as you just alluded to.
Yeah. Now, you guys have a location over on Jackson Street, but of course you are a mobile ultrasound. Why don't you expand on the mobile side of it?
Okay, so basically we service the southeast area. We're in Toombs County, Vidalia. We go down to Baxley, Hazelhurst, have been in Jessup, and some surrounding areas. We basically come into an office, sign contracts with physicians, and provide the same service that you're getting at a hospital in a doctor's office. So those patients who come to a doctor's office don't have to go to the hospital. We provide it in the office setting where it's much more relaxed and much more cost affordable to those patients. And I've yet to meet one patient yet that's excited when you tell them they got to go to the hospital.
Yeah,
they're absolutely more excited that they don't have to go as opposed to having to go.
Absolutely. Now, what is the turnaround time if I called you and said, hey, Kevin, I need to get this ultrasound done? What is the turnaround time, number one, on you getting to me to perform the ultrasound, and number two, on me getting the results to my primary care physician? Okay,
great question. We can normally take care of those exams that are scheduled the same week, and once we get the study performed, it's usually 24 hours and sometimes 48, but usually 24 hours. I can have a report back to your physician.
Okay, that's good. Again, at the beginning, you gave some contact information to your office. Also, these guys can check you out on Facebook. At White Medical Services has a page. Please go and check these guys out. They're going to be constantly posting content and information to keep you up to date. If you have any questions, there's a good possibility that you could find the information you need there. If not, then by all means, just give Kevin a call or his scheduling staff. They'll put you in touch with his probably personal cell phone, and you'll be able to answer any questions that anybody has. ask.
That's right. My cell phone is available. We have a brochure that's on the Facebook page of White Medical Services. And also, I wanted to say we offer discounts to military. You're former military. We give 15% off to military, firefighters, law enforcement, teachers, and medical professionals. So your wife needs ultrasound, 15% off. You need an ultrasound, you're military, another 15% off. Not only can we beat the hospital's price, I'm going to give you an additional discount on top of the savings you're already going to benefit from.
Well, just another way to give back to those who give to us.
That's right, absolutely.
Well, Kevin, we thank you again so much for coming in today. This is kind of your point where you can address the viewing audience and just ask them to get in touch with you if they need your services.
If you've got a need for an ultrasound or you've got a family member that needs an ultrasound, please give us a call at 912-388-4556 or look us up on Facebook at White Medical Services via Facebook. We're on Instagram as well as White Medical Services. If you got any questions, give us a call. We'll answer your questions or we'll schedule a procedure, and look forward to seeing you.
Well, Kevin, thanks again, brother, for coming in and being a part of the show. We appreciate it very much. Well, there you have it, everyone. White Medical Services, Kevin White, VP and CFO. I'm Ross Kelly, CEO of Lovins Realty and Investment Company. We'll see you next time.